She's not dying gray hair yet.
Vera! Vera!
You know, cross-eyed curly hair freak.
What has become of you?
Yeah, I'm not quite sure where any of that came from. Cute though.
When she was little, I thought she was a beautiful little girl. She had more or less short hair, and not only that, her hair was very curly. Vera was kind of quiet, and she, like you would tell her this and that, and she would do it. You know, we never had a problem. I don't remember too many things with little Vera, except that she was an easy child to raise, and she was really, really good.
Now, your name is Vera.
Right.
How did you come up with that?
This is selfish, Andy, but I thought this would be somebody that after I'm gone, Vera would be carrying on me.
Oh, very nice.
For little Vera?
Yeah, little Vera.
Well, she'll always be my little girl. Enjoy your birthday.
It was the most beautiful wedding out in the garden.
And I think even early on when we met her, as she, of course, the first thing you notice is how attractive she was and still is. She has just an original, different way about her.
She didn't spend any time in jail or anything, did she?
Well, only one time.
Oh, really?
She's 39, but she's gonna be 40.
Oh, but she was so cute. And then as she grew older, she was somewhat of a tomboy. When I used to wheel her in the carriage, and people would look at her and they'd see her big blue eyes and her smile, and they'd look at me and they'd say, "Oh, you're so lucky to have adopted such a beautiful child."
Leslie was a fast type of kid that could get things to happen. She stood up for herself.
What do I remember about Leslie? I used to beat her up, and I used to beat her up a lot.
We met Leslie. She was wearing a backpack, and we chatted all evening, and I just had a very good feeling, especially when I looked at my son's face. I knew this was going to be it. Having Grandma Grace say, "Paul, I'm glad you took her off our hands."
I remember when she was taking a bath once, we were in our apartment, and I thought, like, wouldn't it be funny if I just peed on her? So I did. I peed on her.
There's my Leslie.
Why are they going to London?
I have no idea.
We surveyed all the cities in the world. We could have gone anywhere, but we really wanted to find out where the dollar was the weakest and focus our efforts there. We had to go sterling, pound, 2-to-1. Excellent call.
It's a place they don't go a lot. Sort of far away.
London calling to the faraway towns.
She's going to London, and her birthday party's with Vera.
It's my mom and Leslie's party, and they don't want children probably. It's her birthday, but it's a trip with all of her friends. There's going to be a lot of special events and fun parties, and it's all for Leslie and Vera.
Have you ever been to London?
I haven't ever been out of Portchester, let alone London.
I have never been to London. I'm looking forward to it. I heard they have some pubs there, and I'll have a beer or two, if that is okay with you.
It's special to them because they were one of the people that got picked to go with them, and they barely have to pay.
What?
It's our budget for this. Yeah, I mean, until one of us breaks down crying in the middle of Covington Gardens, and, that's where the budget, until then, it's just spend.
The best financial strategy is to have G and Andy pay for everything.
It's going to cost you guys a fortune.
I'm glad that G and Andy have footed the bill in this wonderful currency in this economic climate.
G, I hope you have deep pockets.
There's some good things about the exchange rate. Just depends how you look at it.
Sachs, I hope you have deep pockets.
2 for 1. Sometimes having 2 for 1 is a good thing.
Enjoy.
High expectations.
For what?
For the generosity.
You gonna bring your wallet though?
Maybe.
Well, I think they're going to be a little bit surprised. It's not quite as, free.
And Vera. Leslie.
And Vera.
That picture looks from the early Belferian stage. Life was much simpler, 2001. They both pumped out their first Emily's, and very simple. Yeah, if you're looking for the before picture from Clarisville, I think it's great. Actually, Vera, kind of scary looking there, like a death stare. It's kind of creepy, freaking me out. Now we're talking. There they are. Look at those two, ready to go, hit the town with their big sunglasses, fancy hair, big smiles, noses may or not be real. I don't know. There it is, Sandra Bullock and Julia Roberts in Cougars Take England.